This video is a review of the Funhang EBS1 Fat Tire e-bike. The EBS1 has a 500 watt rear hub motor with a max speed of 25 miles per hour or 40 kilometers per hour, twist throttle, 5 levels of pedal assist, 48 volt 13 amp hour battery with a range of up to 60 miles or 97 kilometers, front and rear disc brakes, 26 by 4 inch tires, locking front shock absorber, headlight, tail light with signals, and weighs 68 pounds or 31 kilograms. This video is a condensed version of my typical e-bike reviews. I'm not going to cover the unboxing, assembly, testing each pedal assist level, brakes, hills, nor cruise control. I'm only going to show the controls, display programming settings, battery, max speeds in pedal assist level 5, and provide a review. Let's take a look at the controls. We have 2 grips on both sides. This is the front brake, the rear brake. There's some controls, the display, and the shifter right here. In order to turn the e-bike on, you have to make sure that the battery is turned on. There's a switch right here. The circle means it's off. The line means it's on. We press and hold the power button for a few seconds until all of this shows up. So we have the speed in miles per hour, the pedal assist level, the battery level, and the odometer. If we press the power button, it shows us the trip, voltage, and then it goes back to odometer. If we press and hold the minus button, it provides a pedestrian walk mode that provides around 3 miles per hour of pedal assist. This is the headlight button. It turns on the headlight. There's also signal buttons. You can see there's the left signal, the right signal. There's also a horn. To change the pedal assist levels, you press the plus button. We're in pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down decreases the pedal assist levels. In pedal assist 0, there's no assist. Pedal assist 1, we're getting 6.2 miles per hour. Pedal assist 2, we get 9.4 miles per hour. Pedal assist 3, we get 12.6 miles per hour. Pedal assist 4, we're getting 15.7 miles per hour. Pedal assist 5, we're getting 21.7 miles per hour. And this is before the max speed is unlocked. To go to the settings menu, we press and hold the plus and minus button. P01, that's the screen brightness. We can increase the levels or decrease them. Number 2 is default. To go to the next programming number, we press the power button. P02 is the units. By default, it's miles per hour. If you press plus or minus, it goes to kilometers. P04 is the dormancy time. You can set it to shut off in 60 minutes. 0 is never shuts off, or 1 minute, or anything in between. P08 is the max speed. So 35, we got 21.8 miles per hour. If we go to 40, which is the highest, I think we get 24 miles per hour. P16, that's the odometer reset. If you press and hold the plus button, it resets the odometer. To get out of this, you can wait or press and hold the plus and minus button. We could see that the odometer went back to 0. Let's check the max speed after unlocking it to setting 40. We're getting 24.8, 25.2 miles per hour. And to turn it off, we press and hold the power button. Let's take a look at the battery. The battery's right here. There's a slot for the key. There's 2 keys that were on the handlebar. Putting the key in, we can turn this counterclockwise and then slide the battery up. There's a button for the battery level, but it doesn't work until you turn the battery on. We can see that it's around 80% full. This is the on and off switch. This is the charging port. This is the battery information, including the model number, voltage, capacity, The contact's over here. This is the lock. Let's put the battery back in. Right now I'm going to test the acceleration max speed in pedal assist 5 with throttling only. And I hit 24.8 miles per hour. Brakes are decent. I'll try the same thing with pedaling only. The motor kicked in. Our max speed was around 23.9 miles per hour. We didn't hit 24.8 miles per hour because the battery's half full. I didn't charge the battery. So I think if I actually charged it, we'd probably get 24.8 miles per hour. Moving on to the review of the Funhang 26-inch fat tire e-bike. The thing that stands out most to me are the fat tires. They have a non-fat tire version, which I'll cover the differences in a second. Because of the fat tires, the ride is very comfortable. There's also an adjustable shock in the front right here, which provides a little more dampening, but the shocks are decent. All of the components here are pretty much entry level. There's disc brakes on the front and rear, and I would describe them as decent as well. Looking at the components, there's Shimano Tourney, which is one of the entry level ones. Can't really expect much considering the price is $409.99 before around $200 shipping. The front just has a single chain ring, which I feel like for e-bikes it doesn't really make a difference. There's 7-speed shifters as well and a removable battery. The seat is pretty comfortable, and there's a headlight, tail light, and turn signals as well. In terms of suggestions, there's not really much to complain about this e-bike. The quality is reflected in the price. It's very inexpensive and the parts reflect that. They do work though. If you wanted to, you can upgrade the front suspension, you can upgrade the brakes. The battery, unless it dies, there's no need to upgrade it. You could buy a better battery pack, and then you can also upgrade the shifters if you wanted to. But if you were to buy this, I would just ride it as is, and as things break down, then you can upgrade them. Funhang also sells a non-fat tire version, which I've reviewed in another video. A link for that is in the description section below, and you might be wondering what's the difference. The main difference is the wheel size. So the non-fat tire has 26 by 1.95 inch tires. This one has 26 by 4 inch tires, and that makes the biggest difference. The non-fat tire also goes up to 22 miles per hour, whereas this one, it can unlock up to 25 miles per hour. The battery is also slightly bigger. The slim one has a 375 watt hour battery, and the fat tire is 624 watt hours. The slim one also has less torque at 55 Newton meters, and the fat one has 67 Newton meters of torque. The slim one also had triple chain rings in the front. The fat tire weighs 68 pounds. The slim one weighed around 57 pounds. Because of the bigger battery capacity, it's advertised to go about 10 miles more than the other one at 60 miles. The other one only went up to 50. And the other stuff are pretty much the same. The derailleur, rear cassette, and brakes are probably the same. I also wanted to note that the slim one is around $470 after shipping, and this one is $610 after shipping, and they're both before tax. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth paying $140 more for a slightly bigger battery, a little more torque, a higher max speed, and fat tires? And this one's also heavier. I think that's really up to you to decide. I personally would get the slim one, but it really depends on your needs. So that's it for this review. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Feel free to leave questions or comments in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching and take care.